PonyFans.com here with nose tackle Marquis Frazier. And Marquis, this is the second time this year that you're going to face a team that runs the triple option offense. You saw Navy earlier this year. Now you've got Army in the bowl game. Specifically to your position in the middle of the defensive line, what's the biggest challenge about facing this kind of offense?
The biggest challenge is everybody has to be football sound. You know, everybody has to have their own gaps, play their own responsibilities. And you have to be sound with that because you're playing these academy guys and they're always sound, you know, they're always disciplined, stay in their gap and always be on point. So that's, I think that's our biggest key to beat them.
When you talk about the triple option offense and the blocking they do, everyone talks about the defensive ends and the outside linebackers getting cut block all day. But you in the middle get a special kind of abuse. What goes on in there? What are they trying to do to you to disrupt the middle of your defense?
The whole thing is they try to focus on me. Either that the center's coming on me and the guard's coming on me, or they're all three just coming on me at one point. You know, they try to say that I'm holding the center up and the other guard comes down and blocks on me. But as in Navy, I got a high-low. I got one call, but that's all their whole offense is, just focus on me, either cutting me out of the way, because that's the whole game is running the midline. As number 7, he's a pretty good player. And if they get the midline going, then a game could open wide up. So the whole focus is just get me out of the way.
Against an offense like this, you and the rest of the defensive linemen are going to be wearing knee braces, which we know you love. But is there an element of fear involved? Do you worry about injury when you play a team like this that's going to be cut blocking you all day long?
Not really. You know, you try to go out there with the mentality that you're going to go out here and just kick this dude's butt. But yeah, it's somewhat out there, but that's why we take the precautions is wear new braces. But when you're out there, you're just going, honestly. You're not worried about being injured. You got to go 100% or you're going to be injured if you're not.
When you study the Army offense on film, what's the biggest difference that you see either in the blocking or in the skill position guys between them and the Navy offense that you saw a couple months ago in Annapolis?
I feel that the Navy guys, they're a little bit more sound with their triple option, like as in staying down, getting to the cuts. The Army guys, I think I don't know if they're bigger or smaller. They stay up a lot more, so that might help us out a little bit.
You held Navy well below their season average. I think it was the second or third lowest yardage that they had all season. From your standpoint, in terms of the scheme that you guys run, what is the key to slowing down this offense?
The key to slowing down the offense is stopping the midline, and I think the pitch out. That's what the coaches went over. We really haven't went over that much. You know, we've been watching a little bit of filming here and there, but that's what our coach has been really emphasizing to me and most of the D-line, to stop the midline and stop the pitch, and they feel we could beat them.
How do you guys simulate the cut blocking in practice? Because obviously you don't want to be hurting each other leading up to the bowl game, but what kind of drills and what kind of things do they do to get you ready to fight that off?
Before we get into our individual stuff, our coaches usually go over, say we have like a drill and somebody's like, we got 3 people down on their knees and one person that's up, then the coach says go, then they try to cut us, and we just work on putting our hands on the helmets and just push them back down. That's just one of the ways we work on the cuts block. We really can't simulate the way they do it, but that's our best way of just doing it.